Thanks, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. This crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And here's Garland. From outside the arc. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. The Celtics on offense. Here in the first, a little over a minute played. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Allen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Horford passes to Tatum. Over LeVert. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Williams misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the inside, Mitchell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Smart passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown passes to Tatum. Over LeVert. Tatum can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Garland for 3. Tatum pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Kick out to Brown. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. From the high post, the Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley with it, guarded now by Smart. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Brown. Here's Horford. Oh, rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Boston trailing. Tatum with room to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Tatum's got 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
LeVert outside. Back to Garland. LeVert outside. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Allen with a screen on Horford. From deep, Mobley. Smart grabs the miss. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle. Horford for 3. To the left side wing. Launches a 3, and the Celtics another 3.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. Three-pointer. Mitchell misses. The Celtics with the lead. Back to Horford. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Smart against Garland. From deep. Here's Allen. Outside for Mitchell. LeVert passes to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Garland against Smart. Allen a screen. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Lets it go from deep. Tatum can't hit. The Cavs trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Brown passes to Williams. Not going to go that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Mobley. Outside for LeVert. Here's Mobley. Williams defending. Mobley down low. Brown's there. And Mobley gets it to go. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Smart outside to the paint. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Mitchell, the miss. 56 seconds left in the first half. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. "51 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Smart again. against Garland. Smart passes to Horford. Williams on the wing. 5 on the clock. Outside Tatum from deep.
And on defense, LeVert is so crafty, using his agility and quickness to keep the other man off balance. Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Garland against Smart. Pass to Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Tatum with it. Over LeVert. Misses the jumper from the wing. That shot, no good. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Cavaliers, 20. The Celtics, 26.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Okoro is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Stevens in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here's Brogdon. Outside, Williams. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Celtics, Williams.
The Cavaliers shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Love for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brogdon with the bucket. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role grab.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Out to Rubio. Back to Love. From downtown, that one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Love's got 5 points.
A volume three-point shooter for a big man. Love can certainly torch you from downtown.
Brogdon with the ball. And that's Love picking him up defensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Rubio. Pass to Okoro. And here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Kick out to White. Let's go with a 3. That shot missing. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Stevens. Shoots inside. Back to Okoro. Out to Rubio. Love with the ball. Driving in. And that one drops for him. And now it's just a 2-point Celtic lead.
We don't see Love drive it all that often, but he's a pretty good ball handler. He just doesn't get himself into trouble.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Griffin slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Okoro on the wing. Out to Rubio. It's stolen by Brogdon. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's stolen by Love. Brogdon against Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Here's Stevens. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And Gallinari, here we go. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Nice shot by Stevens.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And Boston calls time here. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Smart up top. The kick to Tatum. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Mobley grabs the board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Horford defending. Outside Mitchell. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. The 3 from Mitchell.
That's a good contest, and when Jalen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
Smart finds Horford. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Into the lane. And the jam by Brown.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. This for the tie. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Celtics. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the balance for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Mitchell against Brown. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Here's Williams. Back to Brown. Driving inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. The Cavs trailing. And here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. The rebound, Celtics. Smart outside. The kick to Tatum. Horford, a screen on LeVert. Out to the right wing. Back to Tatum. Now here's Williams. Back to Tatum. Just 2 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. LeVert attacking. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
Cleveland. The previous play is
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on the vert. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. The kick to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 3.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Garland. Mobley outside. Out to Garland. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Boston the other way. Pass to Allen. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Celtics on D. LeVert passes to Mobley. Nice D from Tatum. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Left side Williams. Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Here's Tatum. Yes! He nails it! And now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Brown drives in. And the jam by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Outside Mitchell. To end the run. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. From the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Tatum way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's LeVert. Count it!
Such a talented offensive player. LeVert is a great option late.
Drive by Brown. And so it's Boston with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
filling out the middle.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Morant against Smart. Pass to Jackson. Bane with it. Kicks it to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Takes it inside.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Brown feeling it out a bit. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Here's Morant driving the lane. Rebounded by the Celtics. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Morant drives in.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Morant against Smart. The dish to Williams. And he makes good on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brooks against Tatum. Brooks misses. For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Brown the pass to Williams. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Smart against Morant. Passes to Brooks. Second shot opportunity. Jackson kicks to Morant. There's the call.
Did you see that? As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Brown outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Going inside. And Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Pass to Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morant surveying the D. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 11.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Williams a screen on Brooks. Tatum passes to Williams. And Adams sends it back. Brooks outside. Bane kicks to Adams. Morant against Smart. And then Morant slams it in.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Brown outside. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in. 6 points for him.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Morant against Smart. Morant outside. That's a great dunk.
Freakish,
Yes.
athletic.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Celtics trail by 7. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. It's stolen by Brown. An even 3-on-3 break. Tatum dishes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Horford against Morant. Left side, Horford. 4 on the clock. Crafty move. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And a wide open look for Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Releases. And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
On the floor for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. The 3 from Tatum. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Williams finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here is Tatum. Another shot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Yep, it counts.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
Now here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Williams. Brown outside. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. And he recovers it. Morant outside. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Brooks. Now the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Down low. Guarded by Bane. Williams gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Morant outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offline with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Brooks the best of Morant. Outside Jackson. Right side Bane. It's Morant in the corner. Al Horford with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smitty. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Horford, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Up top, Bain. He's covered by Brown. Here's Morant. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown kicks to Smart. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. And he drives in. And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Brown inside, and here's Tatum for 3. That shot off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Williams, also Green out there. Tyus Jones out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the 2-guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Jones looking for an opening and stolen by Horford. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. White with it. Jones covering. White the pass to Brogdon. They get it back. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside, Jones. Memphis moving it around. Outside, Green. This one for 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Williams and stolen by Horford. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Brogdon. Williams finds Gallinari. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. Out to Gallinari. Back to White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Jones, no one around him. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now a timeout called by Boston. Griffin's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 10. Brogdon looking it over. For the three. No good there. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jones kicks to Green. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Conchar. White against Green. And it's White with the rebound. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Out to Gallinari. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Conchar. White covering. Jones, that's for two. And stolen by White. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here they come. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Tatum looking around. And he gets the bucket. Smart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Pass to Green. 1:12 left to play in the third. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good from long range.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Smart against Jones. The kick out to Tatum. Williams in the post. Over Clark. The shot by Williams, no good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And here's Tatum for three. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 7.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Inside, Bane, and he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Smart misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Memphis, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in the point guard. Tatum drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Brooks with it. Picked up by Brown. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
He feeds it to Williams. And Adams sends it back. Bain passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Credit Steven Adams' hustle and determination. He puts himself in a position to succeed.
Morant against Smart. Horford kicks to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum over Brooks. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Out to Brooks. The three. Here's Adams. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. Morant with the screen on Horford. Payne for three. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Tatum dishes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Jacks up a three. Boston getting another chance here. Brown outside. Up again, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Morant outside. Brooks left side. Back to Morant. True on the 14-footer. Morant's got 19 points.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
And here's Tatum for three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his fifth rebound in this one. Up top, Bain. Guarded by Tatum. Morant with a wide open look. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got his fourth rebound in this one. Fires from the wing. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
On the top of the key, shot is good off the back rim and in. Morant's got four this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Brown is a very unselfish player, always willing to whip the ball over to an open teammate.
Outside Jackson. Morant with it. Brooks right side. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Stolen by Smart. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant against Smart. Outside, Bain. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Jackson. Loads it up there for Bain. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Smart on the wing. Launches a three. And the miss. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little closer. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
at power forward, 7.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. Edwards can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
No good, a bit long that time. And here's Minnesota now. To the right side, outside Russell. Back to Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Edwards against Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Shot clock at 3. Edwards. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. Second shot opportunity. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside, Brown. And there's the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Inside. Edwards against Brown. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Tatum. Down low. Smart passes to Williams. Towns with a rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Russell against Smart. Russell, that's good.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And both free throws good for Brown.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
It's Edwards on the wing. Boston with a rebound. Left side, Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
Now here's Edwards. Now Towns. Brown with the steal. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. Shoots it from the high post. Prince grabs the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Tatum against Russell. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Horford. Towns can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Kicks it out to Smart for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Tatum with it. Prince is there. Outside, Brown. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Russell with the ball. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Celtics. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Russell against Smart. Deflects the pass. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Here's Prince, hounded by Tatum. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Edwards can't hit. Edwards has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Smart passes to Horford. That shot off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Prince. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. With the drive. That shot is off. Horford with some nice D. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Back to Russell. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Russell against Smart. Pass to Williams. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Brown against Edwards. Clock at 6. Tatum a screen on Edwards. And here's Brown for three. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, how about the cool, composed attitude of Jaylen Brown in these spots? I mean, rising up and knocking it down with the shot clock up against him, that's pretty good.
17-5.
Here's Towns. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Edwards against Brown. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. 1:16 left in the second period. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 6 points.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Outside, Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Here's Gobert. And he makes it on the layup. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
26 seconds left to play in the half. And Brown with the stuff.
I love seeing players connect like this. Brown excels at knowing when to go for alley-oops.
And Russell, here we go. And yep, it's good. He's got 6.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Tatum. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, appearing in control, but could still use a
46.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Blake Griffin. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Here's Noel. Off target with the 3. Boston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. The kick out to Griffin. Pass to Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen. Brogdon with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. And it's a 12-point Boston lead.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Brogdon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Celtics, Williams.
And Williams drops them both. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Noel. Takes the 3. Outside, Anderson. Reed, a screen on Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Outside, White. Outside for Gallinari. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Timberwolves shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Griffin finds Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Brogdon. Outside, Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. McLaughlin's gotten 4 this quarter.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
2 minutes.
Outside Brogdon. Williams on the wing. The 3. And no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Anderson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter.
Minnesota foul.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
A minute 29 left in the third. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Horford. Brown's got 20.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Back to Edwards. Outside for Russell. It's stolen by Smart. Inside. And the jam by Brown.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now Smart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Tatum. Launches it. And he makes a first.
At the line for the Celtics.
And he can't hit the second. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick to Tatum. Here's Brown. Minnesota with a rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Gobert passes to Towns. 1 second left. That one goes. Count it.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now here's Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Horford inside. Covered by Towns. Horford can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Prince. Jacks up a 3. It's stolen by Smart. Brown against Russell. Brown passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Fires, high post. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Brown. Boston has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And finished off by Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Here's Edwards. Over to the left wing. Outside Russell. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Out to Horford. Here's the 3. On target from range. Horford's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Smart against Russell. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Tatum, good.
I like the quality of shots Tatum takes. I mean, concentrates on taking good shots within his range.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
To the inside, Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Gobert with it. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Now here's Tatum, tightly guarded. From the wing, Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. No good there. And Boston going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Celtics.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity strike.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaylen Brown.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum against Edwards. Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Kept alive. Misses. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
The starting lineup for the visiting.
And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert into the small forward position. Now Brown after the missed three from Evan Mobley. The kick out to Brown. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Back to Smart. Goes back up. The shot's good. And the assist by Horford.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Garland against Smart. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous. Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Here's Mitchell. A shot off that time, and it's Boston the other way. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's Mitchell. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Mobley misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
And finished off by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now, here's Garland. Driving to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Smart against Garland. It's Brown with the drive.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Now Garland. Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Tatum, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And it's Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Mitchell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Brown with the drive. The three from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 11 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. LeVert against Tatum. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Garland. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Garland's got his second basket.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Smart kicks to Horford. Passes it to Brown. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Smart on the wing. The kick out to Tatum. Driving inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Mitchell passes to LeVert. And another three for Cleveland.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside, Smart. On the wing, Brown. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So, what? Oh!
Goodness. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Garland looking it over. Mobley outside. The offensive rebound. Allen kicks to Mobley. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. Tatum with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 12. LeVert with the wide open look. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Right wing. Pass to Tatum. Back to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Brown outside. No good on that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. For 3, Mitchell. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 12. The 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his third year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Here's Garland. He has 6. LeVert in the corner. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy skilled at creating opportunities.
Smart against Garland. Now here's Smart. T right on him. And he lays it straight in. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mitchell outside. And stolen by Horford. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
"19 seconds left in the second quarter. Brogdon finds White. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. The wing jumper off target.
I guess even he has to miss one of those.
All right, thank you, David. Vote.
The 31, the Cavaliers 20.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for Cleveland, the 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Then it's Ricky Rubio, and it's Wade in at the 3 spot.
Wow, really good aggressiveness by Rubio. A key we talk about, getting to the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Rubio against Brogdon. He kicks it to Griffin. Gallinari outside. Griffin sets the screen for Gallinari over Love. That one off the back iron and out. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 9 points. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot blocking ability.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Brogdon against Rubio. Brogdon kicks to White. He takes it in. Basket good.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And it's Love missing. Celtics leading by 9. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The pass to Rubio. Count it. Good.
Wow, that's a tough finish right there. I mean, that's very good defense, just better offense by Rubio.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brogdon the pass to Williams. White down low. Kicks to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Comes up empty down low. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Lopez outside. Griffin with the steal. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
And Rubio kicks to Love. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brogdon outside. The kick out to Williams. Makes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Brogdon against Rubio. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Rubio. Feeds to Lopez.
You know, if he gets in close,
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Pass to Stephens. Cleveland moving it around. To the inside. Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Griffin's shot is good.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Love outside. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hits the three-point bomb. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Brogdon outside. Gallinari, a screen on Rubio. Fires from 18. And there's Gallinari on the assist from Brogdon. Gallinari's got his second basket of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Lopez. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going
The previous play.
make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he didn't. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front. They're up by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one. That's the Boston 5.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Smart deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Mitchell. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. And again, it's Cleveland.
Mitchell understanding that length and athleticism serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instructions for the guys during the timeout. He really got after him in public. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you, guys.
Thank you, David. Garland against Smart. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Lets the three fly. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Garland, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Karis LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
Brown outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The slam dunk by Garland.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Brown kicks to Horford. And Smart now atop the key. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Shoots over LeVert. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Garland with it. Picked up by Brown. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. A pointer. Gets a hand on it. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big time bucket.
It's LeVert on the wing. Mitchell outside. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. Garland at the elbow. For 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Brown right side. Down low. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Oh, Levert in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
That is a cold-blooded dagger. Mr. Levert, welcome to it.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Levert. 5 to shoot. There's Tatum, and there's the drive, and the dunk by Tatum.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Brown. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. So we see Boston get the win here. It won. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
And we've got a pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Now here's Smart, just 4 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Williams misses. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Down low. And stolen by Morant. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce, he can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Brooks against Tatum. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go. And it's Brooks missing. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And finished off by Tatum.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Morant against Smart. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Here he goes. And finished off by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Williams. Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Morant. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Inside, Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Smart against Morant. To the paint. Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now here's Morant. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Jackson following the bucket by the Celtics. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Smart against Morant. The shot off that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Williams with the screen. Fires from deep. And the Celtics another three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Memphis trailing here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Now here's Smart. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. He goes up. And then Morant with the jam.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Free throw good. Brown. So he gets them both. Tatum with a steal. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Outside for Brooks. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Brooks has gotten himself on the board with a three there. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. Inside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Left side, Brown. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shoots. And it's Morant again missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Brown finds Horford. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And he lobs it up, and the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Outside, Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Desmond Bane. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Brooks finds Adams. Morant against Brown. Clock at 6. Back to Morant. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season. But as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Horford with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Brown with it. He's picked up by Bain. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Bain. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Smart passes to Tatum. Now Horford. Pass to Brown. Screen by Horford. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they recover it. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Pure physical ability gives Horford the advantage. The defense couldn't hold him down.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Celtics. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Grizzlies, 25.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Griffin is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside Gallinari. White on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Jones. On the wing, Green. And stolen by Williams. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Outside, Williams. The kick out to White. Back to Brogdon. No luck on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Williams finds Green. It's stolen by Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And it's blocked by Clark. Outside Jones. Outside, Green. Pass to Clark. Back to Green. Outside Jones. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Brogdon, the pass to White. Back to Brogdon. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one falls for Brogdon. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They're scoreless since the first half. Outside, Green. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Jones against Brogdon. Here's Griffin. Clark grabs the board.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. The three ball. Nails it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 6.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Clark with a screen on Brogdon. Jones misses. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. The kick out to Williams. Screen by Griffin. Throws it up high. Hammers the lob through.
And that right there was vintage Blake Griffin. After all his injuries, it's awesome to see him hammer down the alley-oop.
Pass to Green. Williams up top. From deep. That one no good. And Boston going the other way now. Right side White. Outside for Brogdon. To the left wing. Gallinari inside. Working on Williams. 3 on the clock. Griffin passes to Brogdon. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Got a line change here for Boston. Pass to Brooks. Left side Morant. On the take. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. It's Brown on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. He's got 10.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
From deep, Morant. Here's Jackson. Outside for Morant. With 4 on the clock. And he drives in. Morant with the slam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
And they go to the intentional foul. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. 4 on the clock. Here's Brooks. That's good from Adams on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one. The Celtics with the lead. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Morant, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Timeout called. Memphis.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Smart outside. Brown with it. The kick to Tatum. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got 4 rebounds in the game. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Jackson, pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Bane against Brown. Outside for Morant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bane. Here's Brooks. And another basket for Memphis.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And the Celtics call time here. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Brooks against Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Look, it's an evolving portion of Tatum's game, which is scary that he's still evolving, but it's becoming a staple.
Oh, he muscles. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many previous plays, it was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Adams with a screen on Smart. From deep, Morant. He drops it from range. Morant's got 13 in the second half.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Tatum from long range, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Tatum against Brooks. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. It's Smart on the wing. Up top Tatum. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Tatum against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Tatum with a steal. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Smart with the ball. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Back to Brown. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16, he can't get that one to fall. Memphis calls timeout. They trail by 2. 5 ticks left in the final quarter. Ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. For the tie! Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed, and so it's Boston.
And great something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Brown. The putback, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard start trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Prince misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Horford kicks to Brown. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. A 3-ball. Tatum's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Prince kicks to Russell. Williams with the steal. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Out to the wing. Horford finds Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple.
He's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Brown. It's tipped. Here's Williams. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. To end the run, Edwards drives in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Celtics leading by 6. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Horford the pass to Smart. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Here's Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Here's Smart. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Horford finds Brown. Over Edwards. Williams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Tatum against Russell. Horford dishes to Tatum. Over Russell. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Towns. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
You know, the fact that Towns can step out and shoot with accuracy means he doesn't always have to score inside.
Smart against Russell. Williams a screen on Prince. Tatum no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Edwards kicks to Russell. Dishes it to Gobert. Outside, Russell. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston on top. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Tatum's got 9 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Towns, no luck. Celtics leading by 7. Smart kicks to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Prince. Here's Tatum, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 11.
You know, right there, you see some of the old school mid-range game that Tatum has in his bag.
Passes it to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Russell. Towns is doubled to the middle. Taken away by Williams. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Outside, Edwards. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
2 minutes remaining on the first.
Russell against Smart. He dishes it to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Smart on the wing. The kick out to Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got a pair of triples in the second now for Boston.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Oh, here's Edwards. Williams with the block. The 3 from Tatum. Offensive rebound. Smart passes to Tatum. Brown outside. And they get it back. Tatum looking around. That three off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Edwards. Russell with it. Now guarded by Smart. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert can't hit. Outside Tatum. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguarded.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Brogdon. Gallinari outside, out to the right wing. Here's Griffin. And that one drops. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Here's Noel. And the pass to McLaughlin. Lays it up off the glass. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Brogdon looking it over. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to McLaughlin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McLaughlin's got his second bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Brogdon. Gallinari outside. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Noel passes to McLaughlin. And the shot goes in. McLaughlin's got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now Brogdon. Out to Gallinari. 18 feet out. And no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Noel. To the paint. Here's McLaughlin. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. Minnesota shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Celtics leading by 14. Brogdon outside. Inside. And it's White missing for Minnesota. They've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Pass to McLaughlin. 1:52 left in the third quarter, and Anderson gets it to go.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. He kicks to Gallinari. And here is Brogdon. Back to Gallinari. Shoots over Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
And the second free throw, good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Passes it to Anderson. Fires from deep. And it's White with the rebound. Boston leading by 13. Brogdon finds Williams. Back to Brogdon. Outside Williams. Back to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Williams. From past the arc. Kept alive. Brogdon outside. Gallinari with it. Out to White. Puts up a three. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 9. Pass to Reed. The rebound by the Celtics. Now here's White.
Come get it, come get it.
Outside Williams. Let's go. The rebound by Anderson. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Boston on top. They lead by 13. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 13. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Now here's Gobert. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Now to the middle, Towns. Back to Edwards. Over Tatum. Edwards can't hit. Celtics leading by 11. Brown with it. Guarded now by Prince. And here's Tatum for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 24 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here is Russell. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Brown dishes to Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hand.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
exercising his authority.
Now here's Smart. And here is Tatum. Releases. Again, the Celtics good for two.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Boy, that was quite a move, an ankle breaker for sure. And then he calmly knocked down the shot. Well done.
Here is Edwards. Russell inside, guarded by Smart. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Celtics leading by 17. Brown outside. From 17 feet out, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Timberwolves trail by 17. Towns kicks to Russell. Rebound, Boston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Tatum's got 28.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win
for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Here is Edwards. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum with it. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. 19-point game. Towns wide open. No good from the wing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg.